Good morning, everyone. Happy Friday. I'm glad Friday is here. I don't know if it means a lot because I feel like I still have a full plate today and I might be working over the weekend. And I don't like working on weekends. Um, but about me, in case you don't know, I'm Julene Allen. I am creator of Revamp This Studio, which is all about really just originated based on me turning old furniture into something beautiful. So I locate old and antique furniture, um, revamp it by putting hand painted artwork on it. First, I restore it, repair it if need be, put hand painted artwork on it, and then it has a professional finish. I also revamp sinks and bathtubs, um, and I also revamp other things, lamps. Um, I work with epoxy resin. I work with chalk paints, walls. Back here, you could probably see my double doors. There's a picture of those doors actually on Instagram. And there's a painting of water lilies, lily pads, koi fish. There's mermaids at the top, mermaid appliques at the top. Really had a lot of fun putting that together, and that's on a pair of antique double doors. So I also do can be commissioned to do stuff like that in your home. So check it out on my Instagram. Look at some of my work. In the future, I will be filming more stuff around my studio so you can kind of get more grasp on my work. Um, my studio is also my apartment. I relocated from Chicago back in January to Indianapolis, moved into an artist community, and this journey of me turning my place into a studio began. So pretty much everything around my apartment is revamped, like literally. All my furniture are, whether it's been reupholstered, my floors, my carpet, everything has been revamped. So it's really a sight to see. If you go to revampthis.com, and if you're in Indianapolis or Indiana, you could book a tour. Eventually, I'm going to be posting things on Eventbrite so that you can also book tours from there too. Um, Over the past couple weeks, I've been just really having so much fun painting or using pastels. So some of you might know, may have seen some of my work. Is a lot of it is posted on Instagram, but I have this collection of important women who've made an impact in our world. It's a very diverse collection of women. We're talking about Mother Teresa, Malala, Nina Simone, Billie Holiday, Ruth Ginsburg, you name it, Hillary Clinton, important women who've made an impact in our world. And so most of the collection is of pastel paintings, or pastel paintings. Um, I used to work with watercolor quite a bit, and I love watercolor. And I also work with acrylic, but typically, when I'm working with acrylic, I'm using acrylic on some of my furniture pieces. So I love, on my furniture, I might use chalk paint and acrylic um, interchangeably, particularly when I'm doing hand painted artwork. But for my important women collection, it's majority comprised of pastel paintings. I love working with pastels because it's a dry medium and you don't have to worry about the paint drying. The blending is so easy, and it's easy to manipulate, um, as far as meshing colors together. Um, it's very messy though, so you probably see, if you've seen any of my time lapse um, videos of me painting some of the women in my collection, you probably see a little bit of a mess at some point. Um, Particularly when I'm working with pastel sticks. Pastel sticks is much like chalk. Like it's like this really soft pastel sticks is like this really, really rich, vibrant um, chalk, right? But it's like a little bit softer, like in like how it um, kind of glides across the surface, right? Chalk, a lot of times from my working like regular chalk, like chalk on a chalkboard, is kind of more, it doesn't leave a lot of color behind, if I want, if I had to describe it. Whereas soft pastels, um, it it leaves a trace. There's no doubt it leaves a trace, and so it can get all over my hands when I'm working with it. And so sometimes, um, oftentimes I'm taping my work down, but a lot of times I have to shake the pastels um, off, like the pastel debris off my painting. So I have to remove the tape, and so I have to pick up the entire work or painting, and then I'm leaving stuff behind on the painting. So it gets kind of messy, and then I have to go back and reapply color or fix the residue that I left behind. Um, but I work with three types of soft pastels or pastels. I use pastel pencils, I use pastel sticks, and I use loose pastels. So it's like it looks much like a makeup applicator, like for like if you're using blush or eyeshadow, it looks much like a makeup applicator. So pastels come in like this applicator where you can you have to apply a brush or their sticks. I can't think of the name right now that you can use to use to dip the loose pastels onto the painting. Most of the time I'm using the brush, but one thing about using a brush in pastels, a paintbrush, is that the color kind of rubs over and not in the paper. So pastels really is meant for you to use your fingers. So you're using your fingers or some sort of applicator. There are like these sticks that you can buy that will help you blend. But a lot of times I use my fingers, and I'm using my fingers to blend in the pastel. So that's another reason why it gets really messy, is that a lot of the blending with the fingers can really muddy the work if you're not careful. So I typically have to stop, wash my hands, and go back to the next stage of the painting, or when I feel like there's too much buildup. But it's so fun because you feel like a kid, right? Like you feel like a kid when you're working with pastel sticks and when you're using your fingers. It's pretty much, I think, the the most fun painting medium out there. Um, so the past couple weeks, the work that I've been working on is, last night I finished up Sonia Sotomayor. I'll be posting a time-lapse video of that painting sometime today. Maya Angelou, Kamala Harris. There's also a work of Liz Taylor. What a fascinating woman in history. And then yesterday I posted a time-lapse video of Aung San Suu Kyi. If you've never heard of her, she's the former state counselor of Myanmar. So that's very similar to being head of state or president. She's also a 1991 Nobel Peace Laureate. So I really loved painting Aung San Suu Kyi. Aung San, let me get her name right. Aung San Suu Kyi. I really enjoyed painting that piece because of all the colors. It was just a really fun piece to work with. And I feel like the more I'm doing these, the more I am thinking of ways to kind of add more creativity to my work, if that makes sense. So I love like meshing different colors on top of colors and creating something interesting. So Sonia Sotomayor, you can't see because it's too far back. Her robe is purple, black, and blue. So you could, I think you could see a hint of blue. And I love that's one thing about pastels is that you can manipulate the colors so much that it's like, well, how did you do that in a way that you couldn't do with acrylic or may not be able to do with watercolor, and then it's as vibrant, right? So anyway, I hope you get a chance to tune in and watch that. You can watch it from my Instagram page. I'm on Instagram as Revamp This, or my YouTube channel. And my YouTube channel, you can find me at Revamp This. I'll be posting it there as well. Don't forget to support me and subscribe to my YouTube channel or follow me on Instagram. Leave a comment, like it if you like it. I am currently, a lot of times I find myself really spending a lot of time working on my craft, and I don't have a lot of time to market and brand myself. And we're in this day and age where if you're a creator, you got to be able to do that. And then it's been challenging because I'm a founder of another company, but I'm really am hoping, the mission is to post these updates every week and to make sure I'm keeping you guys updated with my work, and to also continue building this collection in the next few weeks. I mean, in the next few days, you're gonna see more of this collection growing. So I'm really excited about growing my pastel collection of important women. And again, I look forward to keeping you guys updated. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram. And if you have any questions about my work, please feel free to leave me a message. You can also find me on the web at revampthis.com. So if you're in downtown, or if you're in Indianapolis or somewhere in Indiana, you can book a tour. You can book a tour and visit my studio. In the future, I will be going around and filming some things so you can kind of see some more of the work that I do. I'm really excited about that, and hope you follow me and you get to tune in and watch my future videos or broadcasts. All right, see you soon. Have a great Friday. Enjoy your weekend. Bye.